Okay, welcome to part 2 of my Linux Media Machine transplant. I had to cut the video short earlier because it was just about an hour long. Now, I'm going to grab one of my handy dandy Molex to fan adapters, if I can find a good one. Yeah, this one will do. No way. I don't think any of them are ready for... Oh, wait. I have one for a 4-pin fan. Good. Because I didn't feel like having to scrounge up another one. So, this is the little adapter I'm going to use. It's just a Molex to 2-pin fan header. But that will do. But for now, I need to get my Antec power supply screwed in. Also, I didn't mention it in the first part of the video. I'm going to be using 4 drives internally. Got my SSD here. Then I have 3 mechanical hard drives. I've got this 160 gig WD Blue from when I was testing Linux Mint before I decided to promote the machine to a permanent status. Got this 2 terabyte Barracuda, always a good drive, and this 3 terabyte Toshiba. And now, activating everything buttoned up nice and neat. Now I know part 1's just about an hour, but if anyone does decide to watch it, I would greatly appreciate that. Even if it doesn't help with the YouTube algorithm, it would be nice just to see how many people want to watch a 1 hour long build video. Well, a 1 hour long part 1. Yeah, as I said in part 1, there's no fancy schmancy editing tools here. Mistakes are left in. Yeah, it actually is on there. I thought it wasn't. Don't tell me it's stripped. Oh, wait. It could just be the driver spinning. Yeah, it's just the driver spinning, so I'll actually pop this screw out. And yes, for anyone wondering, there will be a boot sequence in this video, in this part of the video anyway. Because I don't want to leave any of you guys hanging. Alright. I'm going to make sure everything is all snugged up nice. Because that's just what I like to do. Alright. Oh, okay. Step 1, kick the container of screws out of the way. Step 2, start focusing on putting drives in. And yes, I'm wearing my Columbia branded shoes to prevent any kind of static discharge, which would be bad. I think what I'll go ahead and do is get my first 2 mechanical drives all hooked up. Yeah, these are the older type of drives that have the 3 holes in them, not just 2. I want to leave some room for the motherboard connections. Idea. I'm going to move my SSD. fact, I probably should plug the power supply cables in first before I start screwing any other drives in. That would be a smart idea. Well, why didn't I think of that the first time? Oh, this cage is removable, just like the optical drive cage. So I'm going to be smart, remove the cage, screw my drives in, and get all my connectors and cables all plugged in and fiddly what's it. And yeah, it'll be good to go from there. I also think I might put a 32 gig memory card in my little camera up here. Alrighty. Cage is out of the way. In fact, I'm probably going to plug in the power supply leads first. Alright. 24 pin. Make sure it's turned around the correct way. It's always so satisfying hearing that plug in for the first time. And you got PCI Express power if we need a graphics card. CPU power. I quote Martin, "Here we go!" Or was it Charles Martinet? I don't know. Probably Charles Martinet. And then I'm going to take these fiddly cables. Get that guy out of the way first. Okay. 24 pin goes behind these cables. Yeah. Plug that in. Good. I really wonder if I actually plugged in those headers correctly. Okay, where did I put that pair of keys? Oh, right behind me. If it were a snake, it would have fucking bit me. I do not know why this lock is key retaining. But if that's the way Roswell wanted it done, then I guess that's the way they just wanted it done. Now did they? Okay, I really think I should probably give this a quick smoke test. You know, to quote UXW Bill. Yeah, I probably should. Really, to be fair to myself, I kind of want to get all the drives buttoned in first. Yeah, physically exhausted. See, I think I have some screws that'll fit my little SSD here. That one don't want to fit. That one won't fit, definitely. Got that one. Got another panhead screw for a motherboard standoff. Well, that fits nicely. And if he wasn't boogered to hell and back, then yeah. Okay, I think first. Yeah. Alright. 0. That is for the boot drive. I have to grab my keyboard and mouse. Man, where did I put my little mouse? I didn't kick him out of the way when I shunted the case under my bed a few days ago. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Okay. In. Probably get my Molex adapter plugged in. Yeah, that's a do. Plug that in. And then just unceremoniously stuff every single stinking cable out of the way. Why? Because why not? And because I can. These chassis fans pretty much run off the motherboard, but one of them, now that I think about it, I'm going to run the 120mm fan off of the power supply directly because hard drives need as much cooling as they can stink and get. And put that little guy in there. And run him right there for now. For a quick and dirty test, it'll do. Come on, Molex chain. There, it gets to go under. Okay. Where's my power switch? There it is. There is no light on this motherboard, so... Hmm? Plugging that the wrong way. Crap. Is this thing actually on? And then I have to plug something in. That's HDD LED. I'm not getting the correct pins. Alright. Don't you tell me. Okay, what's going on here? This board is known good. Uh, Let me check something real quick. Okay. Red is on off. Green is power LED. Okay. Okay, now I kind of wish there was an LED on this motherboard. Plugged into the wall. Yes. Don't tell me this power supply is dead. Okay. For desperate measures. I hate to have to put a 600 watt power supply in. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Everything's plugged in, don't know why it's not booting. I hope this power supply isn't dead. Okay, time for an emergency test. undo the power supply. Get literally everything unplugged. And unscrew it. Yeah, quick and dirty transplant, I said. Everything's screwed in correctly. Okay. Just love having to do this. I really just wanted to do a quick and dirty test. And having to change the damn power supply. Let's see, power cable. Need to test something. Where's the damn switch? I think this unit's dead. It's plugged into the wall. I need to give it a kind of a load. Great. I think I've got a dead power supply on my hands. Okay. Damn it. I'm going to do that same test with this supply before I even think about buttoning it in. Okay. Power cable. No, that's a VGA cable. There's the power cable. I got my adapter on the end. Don't tell me this unit's dead too. Well, like as a reference, like this little supply over here. Alright, wait, power strip out. Oh. No way. Okay. I'm gonna test again. Okay. Okay. Close call. Power cable is just not fully plugged into the wall, which is good. I legitimately thought I had a dead power supply on my hands. Okay. Now to plug everything back in. Recommendation to everybody: check your fucking cables first. And make sure your PSU is in the right way. Well, now that I know that this supply works, oh come on. Okay. What am I at? 27 minutes? Yeah, this will be. I'm gonna work as fast as I can. I don't want to make this a three-parter. Let's see, I'll probably give it just a quick and dirty boot. Once everything's in. Make sure it's all really well in. Okay. And now CPU. Come on. Okay. Where did I put my Molex adapter? Oh, it's right over here. Duh. I better be careful not to short the board right now. And if I do, I'm screwed. Then I have to source a new one. HDD, LED. And then where did I put the little lead for the power LED? Oh, they're right over here. Duh. There's a pause. Positive, negative. Okay. So, what I want to do first, where did I put my SSD? What do you want, Ellie? Kitty. What am I at? Ah, 2 or 3? That's a 3, probably. Okay. So now, I want to make sure these are out of the way of A fans. Yeah, quick and dirty boot should do the trick. All right. You know what? Okay, come on. Is the switch on or off? It's off. Okay, good. There's the LED. There. Okay. Just real quick. Yeah, everything's booting, which is good. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is my Media Machines desktop. Just wanted to make sure to get everything booted. Okay, good. And then turn the power supply off. Power cycle. Good. So now everything is confirmed working. Time to put it all back together. I'm sweating like a monster in here. Okay. Oh yeah, so I also need to grab another SATA cable for that 160 gig drive. Let's see. I'm going to grab. I know. I'll grab a black one. Because why not? Yeah, 33 minutes. Alright. Alright, so I should have enough screws out here. Hopefully. Get all my drives plugged in. Yeah, it's all plugged in here. So now comes the fun part. I want to double check something, make sure I don't get the caging wrong. Why are you constantly rocking and rattling over here? Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. So now come on. Now my drives screwed in. See, I did tell you that I was going to do a quick and dirty boot. Yeah, just going to hold them each in place with 2 screws for now while I'm getting them all buttoned up and cozy. So I got 160 gig, 2 terabyte, and 3 terabyte. Yeah, sorry if you can't see me. There, you should be able to see me now. I'm just screwing hard drives in. Yeah, no matter how long this two-parter is, I really hope anyone watching it does decide to watch all the way through. This is my first upload of videos in quite a long time, so any engagement would be good. Just let me know that people actually are watching. Even if I don't get, like, say, 2 or 3 million subscribers. I'm just doing this YouTube thingy for fun. And that's what I'm going to continue to do whenever I get a chance to make a video. So yeah, there. Okay, grab some more screws. Need 5 more. 3, 4. 5. Here we go. Oh, come on. I just love when screws don't want to cooperate. There. Alright, solid block of hard drives. Okay. Okay, got all my data drives in. Next, 0 is boot drive. And data number 1 is optical, because that's just how I want to do it. Data 2 will be 2 terabyte, and data 3 will be the 3 terabyte, fitting. And I have a black data cable over here for the 160. Okay, I'm going to put him in last. Okay. And now, screw all this in and get it fired up again. And get all the fiddly what's it done. Oh crap, I forgot. Damn it. Oh, it'll work just fine for a test. I'm going to have to adjust the positioning of one of the drives. But for now, for a quick and dirty test, and for the sake of this video not being a 3-parter. Okay. Data 0. The boot drive. Data 1 is optical. Data 2 is the 2 terabyte. Data 3 is the aptly fitting 3 terabyte. And then this last cable is the 160. Now, power. I had to let the kitty out. The kitty. One drive. Oh, come on. 2 drives. Three drives. Why are you not going in? Boot drive. And where's the Molex adapter? Here it is. Yes, I know it's a cheap Molex adapter, but for an optical drive, it will do excellently. Optical drives don't take that much power. Alright. Now I grab the keys. I can find them if I'm not sitting on them. Oh, there they are. Now for a final boot because my camera's running out. Alright. Boop. Come on, little machine boot. See, yeah, part 2. Think, oh no, bounty not found. There's the Linux Mint logo. And there's the operating system. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one when I get a chance to. Have a good one.